Guys, doing a midweek market update for the free Discord and the YouTube. So let's just jump straight in and have a look at the charts. So the dollar having a really big move down. Now, you guys remember I've been talking about now since the end of November about the dollar pushing up into 96.8 and then having a correction down towards 94.5, and here we are doing it. Obviously, these things take time because that was a higher time frame analysis, but now we finally had a breakdown from the from the range to the downside. So dollar looking for really continuation down. I'd like to see a bit more of a corrective move up before we see the rollover. So maybe a push back up into 95.200 region or even 95.5 before the rollover, but we'll see. So really just looking for this to continue down overall towards that level. Let me back to the daily here of 94.500. Now, I mean, this is literally what I had marked up. This is insane. So NZDUSD, bit messy price action. Honestly, nothing here I would have traded. It did do what we wanted to do, just didn't really do it in a clear way. So price came up, faked out above 1.71800, came back down, tested 1.715 region, and then pushed up as we expected. Again, just a bit messy price action here. As I'd be looking for this week, so what I'd be looking for on this is I'd be looking for a retest of this level here, 1.72 sort of 600, for then I push back up higher. Okay, so just watching for that is for this to maybe push up. It might push up into 0.73, and then it might come down and correct into 0.72 sort of 700 region. So if you're watching price through here for a push up higher. CADJPY, so the sell from last week pushed down, watching price here for the sell. It never eventuated. No price action at all really to indicate a sell. Just nothing. It just blew through. So what you're looking for now, which is actually quite interesting, it's actually retesting structure. So what I'd be looking for on this, guys, first of all, this trade right here would have gotten you, we reached around 4.5% profit. I would have closed it around here for about 2.5 to 3%. Just watching how it would have reacted around this level, it was pretty obvious there wasn't a sell. So therefore, it's most likely going to continue higher. So therefore, you would have got about 2.5 to 3%. So again, 100K FTMO, that's 2.5 to 3K, okay, using 1% risk. So what I'd be looking for now is a retest of 91,500, which is what's happening right now. On the lower time frames, what I'd be looking for an entry is let price push up, come back down, test, and look for the buy scenario. Any sort of pin bars, bullish engulfings on this sort of setup is what I'd be looking for. Targets wise on this, I'd be targeting long term 93, if not higher. Okay. NZDUSD, I shared this exact setup this morning in the Discord. Okay, shared this morning. Remember, these are the trades from last week. So right now, these trades here are running in profit around, let me just drag this back down, around 100 pips in profit for 1 to 7 almost. Remember, target 1 is hit, 0.68500, target 1 is hit. And then this morning in the Discord, I updated and I said, look for buys from here. Guys, when I say look for buys, look for sells, I'm not really going to be able to post the entry because majority of my time is spent on my own trading, along with, you know, I share entries and analysis and take profits and stop losses, everything like that within the mentorship program. It's signals with an educational twist, okay? It develops you into a trader. That's the whole point of it. So they take up a lot of my time. But when I say, hey guys, look for buys from here or look for entries, you're literally just looking for exhaustion at this point. Like, I've given you the area. All you're doing is looking for price action on like the 1 hour or 30 minute or 15 minute or even the 2 hour that really gives off the rejection for in this case, a bullish move. So in this case, your entry would have really been, again, the 15. Your entry really would have been here or here, one of these two candles here, okay? But again, so in the mentorship program, I share entries. I share the entry, I share the take profit, I share everything. So while it is kind of a signal, I don't like to view it as that because there's much more education that I put into it. Again, the whole focus is on the education so you can become a full-time trader. So I hate the term signals because most signals are garbage, whereas mine aren't. And I don't do signals because, again, it's more of an educational focus. But again, we all take the same trades. So you can call it what you want. What I'd be looking for here, guys, is I actually expect this to break. Now, we haven't broken this level since back at the end of November. So I'm trying to be hesitant here. We might be able to get a sell from here if the price action shows some significant rejection. Maybe something like this on like maybe the 2 hour or 4 hour. You could look for a sell back down to hedge this. But just between these two trades, it's a 1 to 7. And then this one here, again, let's just assume you took the first entry off that pin bar, 15 pip stop loss, just to here, which again I said last week is that first target. That's a 0.685. That's a 1 to 4.8. Guys, that's almost what? Almost 12%, 11.5%, 12%. I've given away in a week and a half. Okay, like that's enough to pass your FTMR. Just off. These are pairs. These are pairs I don't even actively trade. These are pairs I just update for you guys. Okay, so imagine what we're doing on our real pairs. And next one is gold. Updated to look for the retest. It never gave it. It kind of wicked back down. Never gave it. And then from there is back up at major structure. I'd be monitoring here for a possible sell. Daily triple top at major structure. We've not been able to break above here since back in November. So what I'd be looking for here is if the sell is to occur, I'd be looking for price to come down, test like this region around here, what was 1822, maybe come back up, test, and then for maybe a sell back down to correct into here, or maybe into correct into like 1810 region, and then from there we can look for buys from there. So a possible sell position coming from there. Guys, I've had a lot of questions about the mentorship program. Guys, remember with the course, the advanced course is just that. It's a one-time fee with all the course videos. There's about 70 something videos in there, okay, that it's for anyone, people who are advanced or people who have no idea what Forex is. It teaches you from the ground up, okay. The mentorship program has about 50 videos with predominantly being like, this is more of a basic overview, okay, more of an overview of the strategy. By doing this, you learn how, but it's not super in depth. Most of the learning comes from within the mentorship program itself and learning through the market. So that's why I always suggest doing the advanced program first. But again, majority bulk of this is all the homework videos. So every week you get a homework assignment that has 2 or 3 pairs in there, and I do 1 to 2 videos a week covering it. So that way you're learning and you can share ideas, share your charts with me, share it with the other students, and that way you learn. Again, I believe experience is the best teacher. You know, you can stare at the charts, but if you're not actually trading it and actively having conversations, you're not going to learn, okay? At least this way you learn profitably, so that way you learn and earn. So not only do you get all the trading, you know, the signals, I guess you want to call them, all the educational posts, the daily videos, the weekly videos, you also get access to all the advanced course and or mentorship program videos as well. Okay, if you guys have any questions on that, let me know. Have a great trading week. News-wise, let's have a quick look. Really nothing significant out for the rest of the week. Today was inflation rate, which caused the really big moves on like the dollar. But going forward into the rest of the week, we have some USD jobs news. Again, nothing really crazy. We have some goods trades, balance news, and then some retail sales for the USD. Again, nothing here that's really significant. Okay, remember the news is just a catalyst to push price where it needs to go, where it was going to go. You know, just certain news releases will have some more manipulation and or volatility than others, such as, again, inflation rate like we saw today. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Have a great week. Very proud of y'all for those who messaged me showing me their entries on the NZDUSD. Honestly, I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, your best bet is to get me on Discord and or Instagram, and I will always get back to you guys as soon as I can with your questions. Thanks, guys. Have a great trading week. If I see any more setups, I'll keep an eye out and I'll let you guys know in the free Discord.